Hello, everybody. It is me, Darcy, joined as always by Kris,
Yes.
also known as Mr. Useless, and special guest, one time only, because he's here and we didn't feel like locking him outside, Kris's landlord, our friend Jordan. And welcome to a very special podcast. We are here in the snow. You can see the snow behind us, sort of.
Yeah, kinda.
It's there.
I see trees.
You see trees?
No, but you can see there's a little white
And,
marks on there.
Yeah, so welcome to the Unnamed Podcast. We sit here for about a time and generally talk rubbish with an extra person. More rubbish to talk. As always, we'll get things started by hitting off on some channel news. Today, this week, 2 videos have come out. Pokemon Stadium.
Alright, yeah.
If you're interested in seeing me have some nostalgia and Kris sit there going, I never played Pokemon Stadium because I had a deprived childhood.
I never said those words.
Check
but
that
yes.
one out. It's fucking true. And of course, today's video was Mr. President. So if you want to see Kris failing at most things, like always, check out that video.
I don't think I did horribly in it.
You didn't know how to walk downstairs, much like Jordan.
No, you couldn't walk downstairs. The moment you touched stairs, you just fell.
Otherwise, in channel news, guys, we've gone up again in subscribers, which is, you know, we do really appreciate that. We love that. It's great for us. Yeah, and that's about it, really. Not much has been happening because we're in the snow, and I haven't been doing any work on the channel. Anything to add, Kris? Thank you, Kris.
Not for the channel. No, it's.
Oh, that's pretty fucking
Well,
classic,
this one
isn't it?
should be my first editing.
He says that, but
Look, he'll be doing most
in reality,
of it, but I'll be learning
it'll
beside.
be another editing done by Darcy.
I'll be learning beside, at least, kind of. I might be pressing some buttons.
Unlikely. Can't be trusted. Yeah, so that just about does us on channel news. So let's jump on to the real topics at hand. The snow trip. How have you boys found it thus far? This is pretty much the halfway point of the snow trip, with maybe an extension
Of stuff
on the way back,
afterwards.
just because there's some things we want to check out. How are you finding it?
Well, at our fourth attempt, the fire's failing.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, not again.
Okay, so we've learned several things. One is that we're fucking useless,
Yes.
but mainly Kris is useless.
Oh yeah, 100%. No doubt.
So this is Wednesday when we're filming this. We left for this holiday on Saturday, and Kris had one job. He was the navigator, and he's done a fucking terrible job.
I
at that.
wouldn't say a terrible job. We are here.
Yeah,
You followed a bunch of cars to a venue,
eventually.
and luckily there was a detour on the road that took us off the highway we were on, because that was not the highway we were supposed to be on. It was taking us to Brisbane. We followed the detour, and then we found out we were going the wrong
Hey,
way.
actually, in my defense, at that point, I wasn't navigating. You two were.
Highlights to juice.
3.
Where are they?
Should have went 4.
Well, they were on. It's the only thing that's lit right now.
But yes,
You go save the fire.
but yes,
I'm going to go save the fire. These two are going to try and hold the podcast.
yeah. But in my defense, you two were navigating.
I was
not
in the
me.
back seat having a nap, and then I find out you fucking got us lost.
So you
I
missed.
quickly did a quick Google, said, you need to turn around on, forget the street name, but it was like,
Look, either way, we didn't get
fuck street, bro.
too far in the wrong direction. It was like 2 minutes. So it wasn't far, because I was going to stop anyway
We're,
and
lu-
check.
we're
but-
luckily that there was a detour on the highway that diverted us off that highway. Because if there was no detour there, you guys would have kept going straight.
100%, because again, my navigator wasn't doing shit. Darcy?
You don't get to say that to me. After all, I've already been up for like 7 hours at that point and done most of the driving.
I mean, fair, I'll give you that, yes. You had done most of the driving. He slept most of it.
Yeah.
We
All the way back
He missed a lot of conversations that he woke up to and was just like, what? What are they talking about?
I don't think that's PG enough. I don't know how.
No, that's why we're not mentioning the conversation, but
I don't know whether Raven your podcast.
But either way, it involved canola oil and what plant that's actually made from.
Oh, and we've given Kris control of the podcast for 5 seconds and we're already cancelled.
Yeah, I haven't said it. If they want to look it up, it's up to them.
Pretty much the story of this trip has been Kris is motherfucking useless. Me and Jordan can only either make a raging fire or kill fires.
Yep. Checks out.
Disappointing.
Look, I've got wood on fire there.
So did I.
I'm hoping.
We'll get somewhere.
I'm hoping that it will spread, but if not, I can't really get my hands in there because it's fucking hot.
Again, we
Generally
are
what fires are.
Queenslanders. Our fires are either out of control or banned.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but the trip down here wasn't too bad. It was 2 pretty intense days in the car.
Was indeed.
We learned that again Kris is useless. Kris's music sucks. Most of what was the worst thing about this holiday, actually.
Look, hear me out. When it comes to the music, most of the stuff that was playing was yours.
Which is lucky, because your stuff was putting me to sleep. That's how bad it is.
I don't know about that.
And I was fucking driving.
I'll sleep the whole time. So.
No, there was stuff you were singing to that I put on. That's not...
Occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally.
What else?
You also told me to put some of my music on.
Well, yeah, obviously, because, that's how you make a playlist.
And then Jordan just didn't add anything.
Yeah.
Jordan trusts us. Mistake, but he does.
Oh, yeah. Massive mistake.
Yeah, so we made it here Sunday night. Couldn't start the fire because, again, we're useless.
Yes. We ended up getting it going last night, at least. That it stayed on. Like, it kept going.
We had a lot more heat, that's why.
True.
The lack of oxygen is affecting a lot of things in this place.
Yeah, I know, right?
You especially.
Oh, yes. Most definitely me. Damn.
So, we got here Sunday night. Monday morning, we went and picked up our skiing and snowboarding gear. I took the boys on the easy run. We all failed, but no one more than Kris, who did not even finish the run.
Yeah.
And then on Tuesday, when me and Jordan were just, we were like, we're professionals now, we're going to hit the high mountain. Kris slept through the day because, again, he's fucking useless.
Not
Darcy
the entire
and I up in
day.
the wilderness, fighting the elements. Kris is in his warm bed, doing whatever he does in the bed.
Probably masturbating.
Just
comment on
sleeping.
that.
It was just sleeping. Well, actually, I woke up at about 10 and then
But
just came
so
up here and
Kris
watched
spent
TV.
day 2 of the snow trip without ever actually going out to the snow, which is pretty on point for him, actually, if we think about it.
Hey, whoa. Hang on.
What?
We were going to go out. We just didn't end up going.
Okay, we were going to go out, but because me and Jordan were tucked out from our hard work up on the mountains, and Kris was lazy, we ended up being too late to go out to the snow.
Yeah.
Everything
Everything was...
they close them before the sun goes down for
It's a shocker on that
safety
one.
reasons.
Yeah, it does get
Awesome.
pretty fast up here.
It does. It really does. We should have noticed that on Sunday when we were driving up here.
But what actually saved Tuesday was the day we decided to try out the hot tub. And let me tell you about that hot tub. It's life changing.
Oh, it was good.
Oh man,
Just 3 mates in the hot tub. Picture that.
beautiful temperature. Jordan had to get out at some points to pour drinks.
He regretted it slightly.
Honestly,
Until he started drinking.
the handshake is the best. When you're out there and you hold on, pour a drink, I'm pouring.
It is the best. It really is good.
But yeah, no,
Shaken, not stirred.
exactly.
True.
And that was the day that we actually managed to get the fire started
Yeah.
by making a phone call to my dad. Between the 3 of us, none of us was man enough to figure it out, so we called the only person I know who has any experience in this kind of area, the firefighter.
Yes.
And thanks to him, we actually did get it started, and it
doesn't look promising at this point.
Pretty sure that's just the fire line that's going right now.
It 100% is.
I'm going back.
You're going back in, you know?
Keep the podcast fucking.
Pull the drawer out. Maybe that might work.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, God.
So how did it go yesterday anyway, Jordan?
They're open,
Yep.
mate. Had a go yesterday, up in the hills.
Yeah, like what happened?
Well-
Let us know. We'll let them know.
Bit of scenic shots, new couple modelling poses,
Yeah.
a lot of ice on the ground. Fucking amazing. And a couple stumbles and turns and getting up with you. Probably a butt full of ice,
Yep.
sore shoulder, and thankfully not hitting anyone on the way down. That's the main thing.
Well, yeah, that's
There's
it.
been no fatalities or any injuries to other people. To us, yes, there's been injuries.
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
We are not experts at this.
For at least two of us, it is legitimately our first time being in the snow. And two of us are currently on camera. And Jordan seems to be doing a lot better than me.
Well,
Because you're
I am skiing, and I like to use that term a lot in my own business when I'm at work with the other boys I do jobs with.
Oh, of course, of course.
But yes, I've seen snowboarding. I probably would be ending up like a snowball going down a hill just constantly fast. I did that probably once or twice in the skis. I lost one of my skis, just went gone. I'm like, oh shit. Had to go crawl up the hill, commando style, to go rescue that ski. But
Okay,
all that come
lads.
back is
I've got her into a pure smoke phase.
oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Fine, might go.
We might get this going, but
Mm.
yes.
Yeah, I've got that up.
But other than that, I decided to do something somewhat smart and get a lesson today because I couldn't do anything. Did pretty well during that. Joined him up top today.
How did that go
Horribly. I couldn't breathe.
for you? Okay, so literally, like,
The first stage is quite nice, easy, one little drop. Darcy and I are waiting there. What, 10 minutes probably?
dude, I was waiting there so long, I decided to take off my snowboard.
There you go. After all the hype.
you did.
I'm like, oh, there he is. He's up in the hill.
Oh, man.
Fucking, so,
Like, I did get a decent run initially.
We saw you
Without-
hit the flagpoles.
Actually, I didn't hit the poles, thank you very
You,
much.
you
Oh, sorry.
gently pressed yourself into a pole.
no, incorrect. The poles hit him.
No,
He wasn't moving. The poles came from
I didn't actually touch the poles.
You definitely touched the poles. You grabbed onto them.
I touched the rope and then thought, you know what, this isn't going well. Down I go. Then I put myself down. Not
So-
gently, of course, but I put myself down.
And they
So
did
if
the
you're
walk of
not-
shame.
If you've watched this podcast before, you know that Kris has trouble admitting when he can't do something, and he cannot snowboard.
No, I can't. I'm going to keep going in the hopes that I do get better, but no
He
guarantees.
keeps hitting us with the line, no, I fell on my ass on purpose.
Actually, there is a bunch of times that I did, but there is also a lot of times that I
But,
didn't. So,
Enough talking about him. He went off for his lesson this morning, so me and Jordan went, you know what, we're going up the mountain.
of course, yes.
And that was actually probably the most terrified I've ever been in all of my life, because we're going down the mountain. Neither of us are actually competent.
Definitely not.
Oh, hell no.
And we're kind of sitting there going, we can do this. First part. The second part we crash a lot on.
Oh, definitely.
But we're like, the first part we did it. Jordan hit a rock. He blames me. Probably my fault. I did decide to sit down at that point in time.
It was also my ability to turn is questionable at best.
Well, true. But I actually found out what was wrong that first run down and why it was hurting me so much.
Yeah.
I forgot to do up my boots. They were loose as fuck.
Oh, yeah. That's
So-
a bad decision on your part.
But anyway, so we come out into the second part. It's all downhill there. There's lots of signs telling you to go slow, which is hard because it's probably the steepest part of the entire run.
Correct, yes.
And I kind of come over this little crest. Both of you have been up there, you'd know the crest.
Yeah.
Onto the fast part where all the slow signs are, and I just see group of kids sitting, group of kids sitting, group of kids sitting, and I'm like, oh my god, and then there's like these just individuals sitting between them, and I'm like, they've made it the worst possible thing ever.
Again, no fatalities. We're good. The kids are okay.
Haven't injured them either. Just
Jordan
saying.
only
We
got
do the tactical bailout. You just fall into the snow. And you slide probably 3 meters, and then you get up. You might have ice in places where ice probably shouldn't be.
That's actually very much what happens. Jordan got told off by an instructor for
Yeah, there was
a safety bailout.
Yeah, well, I was going pretty fast. And there was this group, they're going pretty slow. Because one's in a sled, and it's like a 4-year-old getting held with a stick on the way down. I'm going too quick. I'm like, rightio, I'm not going to slow down. Take it out, slide. Instructor comes up, he's like, mate, watch out, just take it a bit easy. All good. All good. I'll wait for them to get out of the road before I decide to go crashing down next time.
Take it a bit easy. Joe goes, this was me taking it easy.
This was me saving them.
Yeah,
I realised...
I crashed so I wouldn't crash into someone else. Again, I was going to crash anyway because I had completely lost control and I was just beeline it to a tree, probably.
At least you didn't go to the tree.
Once, I've done it once. Oh, I hit the branches on the side, and then I'm like, oh, let's take some photos here. You know, it's a good spot. You know, oh, yeah, we can see the base camp, we can see the top. Rightio.
So, yeah, me and Jordan, we currently have a tradition, which is we do one run, stop at the pub up there, grab a drink,
Oh, definitely.
do another run.
And then come down for
fair.
lunch because you're fucked. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it takes
It is probably one of the most exhausting things I've ever done. I have like the world's biggest jelly legs right now. I almost fell over like 3 times just walking around town today.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Jordan actually saved me one of those times.
yeah.
He did.
I thought stairs are lying me because I wear ski boots and I can literally not bend my leg or ankle to enough to actually operate the stairs. He, just took one step and just went. And I was like, holy bloody hell, don't drop the chips, mate. We just got the chips.
I did warn you about my jelly legs though.
He did. Yeah, but that was one of his main things on the way out there. And
What was out there?
it was funny. It was funny.
Alright.
Yeah, so
We did go to the pub. It's pretty nice.
But either way, the trip's going well.
to say that, the trip is going well. We are enjoying ourselves. We'd been here, 5-10 minutes before Jordan went, oh, pub.
Yeah,
I have a sense for these things.
we took everything out of the car and I was like, let's go have a look in town, see if there's anything for dinner because none of us can be bothered to cook. And as we're walking along, it's like, there's a pub there. It's like, God damn it, Jordan.
First thing, just caught me eye. Oh, pub. Let's go. Gotta go.
We
So
did
then-
go. We did.
And we will have a feed there one day, though. Before we leave. I've got to have that chicken party. You can't go to a pub without having chicken party.
I mean, you can, but...
It's un-Australian. Un-Australian.
Okay, fair point. I'll give you
And
that.
then, I don't know what these guys have said about me, because this is the first time I've done a podcast. I actually have never watched your videos, and I'll probably never watch this one because I will not want to watch myself.
Fair.
I don't know
I get
if
that.
I told you that I work in the construction industry, so I have a habit of being drinking and gambling.
Well,
They have pokies here.
look, we did mention the whole thing about when we were going and looking for shoes, but you just needed to go to the toilet. Oxy. Let's go to the Oxy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have discussed your problems.
It's not a problem, it is a solution that leads to other problems.
It's the solution having too much money.
Hey, you're just driving around town, you're like, oh, the pub's over there, be funny if we go there. Haha,
It would be fun.
oh, we're here now, would you look at that? And the fact that I'm now imprinted at that pub for like at least 10 years on Google Maps, amazing.
He is on Google Maps now. But in his only defense is we were going across the street. So again, only defense, but we went over this last week. There isn't really a good defense for it.
No, there is the defense of we're adults on holiday. We decided to go to the pub at lunchtime and have a beer. The problem all stems from the fact that
That
it
wasn't the
started
case.
as I need to go to the bathroom. Pub beer, awesome.
Whereas I was going to be, it's like, you know what, I may as well have a drink while waiting for Jordan.
As
It
I
didn't
said,
happen.
we talked about that last week.
We did.
Instead, what I'd rather talk about is, everything that we've been up to so far.
Yeah.
Highlights, Kris. What's your highlight of the trip been so far?
Cool. They're honestly just starting to get up in the snow. It's good to actually get up here. Be out of the state for the first time for me.
When we took him off the mountain.
What's that?
The fact that he had to actually walk down the mountain. He didn't
Well, we
finish.
mentioned we went up there.
Yeah,
No.
Right,
Don't get me
we
wrong.
took Kris up the mountain and
Don't get
he
me wrong.
had to walk down the mountain.
Don't get me wrong. It's still really nice up here.
Oh, it is. It's
It is. It is a great place to be. It's, like I said, it's my first time out of the state.
Yeah, we've
It's
we've
good
decided
to
that
just
we'll come back.
go on a holiday. And yes,
We just need to get girlfriends first.
let's make things a little cheaper, please.
That's what it's all about, right? Girlfriends make life cheaper.
No, that doesn't sound right. That really doesn't sound right.
But no, we
Not a long run. Definitely not a long run.
thank you, Jordan. We've really enjoyed our time here. Our time is barely halfway up. By the end of it, we'll be lucky if any of us can actually stand.
Yep.
Oh god, after lunch I was just laying on the couch over there.
Oh, he was.
And I got up a hole of Jesus.
Honestly, like, as people who don't snowboard, like, me and Kris aren't the world's healthiest lads, but we're also not the world's unhealthiest lads.
Yeah,
You know? But this is just something different. I'm hurting in places that I didn't even think should ever be hurting.
Yep. Definitely got that this morning.
And literally every time, like, one run down the mountain actually makes me so exhausted and tired that I need to sit down and have a couple of drinks of water before I can even fucking consider going again. It has been incredibly tiring, but I have also enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah.
One regret from this whole thing is that we didn't start using the hot tub earlier because that is a lot of fun.
Oh, yes.
I think we were out there for about 3 hours last night.
I think we were.
And then now it was the outside temperature got down to 2 degrees, I think.
I think
2
it was 2
degrees,
degrees.
but we didn't feel it because our hot tub is a nice, warm 38 degrees.
And then as you jump out, you just see the steam just coming off.
You do.
Yeah.
As we currently slowly frosting up.
The other thing
Yes.
I will say about that is that, we all got out of the hot tub. It was freezing cold. It wasn't freezing cold. It was just about freezing cold. And we all go showers. And I've got the closest bed to this area where we currently are, the living room,
Yes.
if you will. And I kind of came up the stairs and went, I'm going to check on that fire that we spent so long, called in a professional to get going, and she was gone. Like, there was no flames in there.
And it's still going.
I know.
Don't jinx it.
I do good work. But I get upstairs, the fire's gone, but there's a few red embers, and so while these two fucks are in the shower, I'm up here.
Different showers, alright? Different showers.
Yes.
They could have been in the same shower because Kris has a share shower, but he refuses to actually share it. He's got a nice bench in there.
There's 2 benches.
Which we might actually need to use by the end of the week because we probably won't be able to stand up.
Yeah, okay, fair point. Fair
Possibly.
point. Yes.
But stay tuned to more videos because I have been filming on the GoPro, so there will be videos to come out on that kind of stuff. A few trips, me and Jordan up the mountain, Kris being useless. There's a really good one where we get to watch Kris crash like 7 times, and then see him give up again.
Look, it's gonna it's probably gonna happen again.
And there's probably going to be some video of the hot tub because why the fuck not?
Oh yeah.
But more importantly, I get up and I'm like, I'll just check on the fire because it's kind of my pride and joy at this point.
Well, yeah.
Come in, she's gone, and I'm like, oh no. So literally the entire time Jordan was in the shower, I'm up here doing CPR to a fucking fire, trying to get it back alive. Get it going. I'm like, I'm so fucking cold and wet. I need to go and have a fucking shower. I walk down just as Jordan's coming. I'm like, Jordan, fucking protect the fire. Keep her alive, son. As we do. And, another saying, if you're a long-time watcher of the channel, you know that I have the most luscious blonde hair you've ever seen. This is important for one reason. Jordan's finished his shower. I'm just starting. I've saved a fire. I go in. I wash the shit out of my hair. It's so nice. Get out, dry my hair, dry myself, come up, sit down. Still no sign of Kris. No sign of him.
Good.
So, me and Jordan sit here, we watch some YouTube channels on our phone.
Of course.
Classic stuff. Still no sign of Kris. This motherfucker's been gone for like over an hour.
Hadn't been an hour.
It's been pretty long.
He-
And you know what? Oh no, he was still in the shower.
No,
He
I
was
was
still
on
in
the,
I
the
did
shower.
go down to check on him.
I was
He
on the
nervous,
toilet.
And then he said, I'm taking a shit.
But he'd been in the shower up until then.
No.
At least you didn't take a shit in the sit-down shower.
well,
Fair enough.
yes.
But it got me and Jordan talking because apparently this is a Kris special. He takes the world's longest showers for a man that has no hair.
I
mean-
zone out.
That's what he claims he does. But we have our suspicion.
I know you have your suspicions,
We have
but that
our
is what happens. I legitimately zone out, then I'm just like, have I washed myself yet? Then you go to start washing yourself and you realize, yes.
And then he
Yes,
goes,
I had.
Oh, have I washed myself yet? I better start with my dick.
No.
And then he zones out again. And then he goes, oh, have I washed myself? I better start with my dick. So,
No.
I'm glad water is cheap, though.
Yes.
The water bill came in $20.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
as the landlord.
As
Hey,
a,
Jordan, when is Kris getting his bathroom? Nothing to say.
Nothing. He didn't even look back at us.
Next question.
No, but like,
Oh.
yeah, we've had a great time on holiday. We stopped in Canberra, did a bit of shopping there. Turns out we suck at shopping.
We do. We really do.
And Kris forgot to get hot dogs. That was one of our big things. Me and Jordan we'll
Damn it.
split up. We'll get each of us grab a part of the hot dogs. Jordan, he went to get the cheese. I went to get the hot dog buns. We're like, Kris, you get the hot dogs.
I don't
So we-
recall that conversation.
So we end up finishing in Canberra. We drive all the way here. Kris unpacks the fridge stuff, puts it in the fucking fridge. The next morning?
The last time.
The next day we go, we'll have some of those dogs for lunch. You know, we're gonna have those doggies. I open the fridge and go, guys, there's no hot dogs here. And John goes, or maybe Kris put them somewhere else. No, Kris hadn't put them anywhere else. He just didn't get them. He just never got them. So we go, okay. We know we weren't going to do this, but we'll go down to the local town store.
Yes.
We'll buy some hot dogs. And that was the start of a tradition. I've been to that store every
day.
day since we got here. And every day I've been here, I buy a chocolate milk.
He does.
Because they're delicious and nutritious. But
He couldn't even carry it today, so I had to get it for him.
that's because I was carrying all the other stuff.
It's true.
So yeah, we planned out to be like, we'll do all our shopping in Canberra, get here, and then like we'll only need to buy like one or two essentials. Since then, the essentials list has gone up.
Yep.
And fucking we're kind of the worst.
We thought we had everything.
But to be fair, some of the stuff
We
should have been smarter about, like the soft drink. And we were like, how many bottles do we need? 6 should do us. 6 should do us.
No.
What, that lasted until today?
Well, I did know that. I said we're probably going to average a Coke bottle a night.
Well, we've done more than that.
Well, no. We finished at least one Coke bottle a night. And
You say
we start the
we.
next one.
You say we as if
Okay,
I've had
explain
any.
me. I again, tradie, borderline alcoholic.
Yes.
Borderline?
No, I'm pretty sure he is.
We don't need anyone on this to suggest AA meetings. That ain't happening.
Look, the
not
only
gonna
person
stop
that would do that would be Jaden.
And he will suggest it now that you've said it.
But,
Oh,
yeah, so day one, we go to the store, and John goes, I want my Nesquik.
me.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have a shopping milk.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. That was something that we didn't think about when we were in Canberra.
that's true, yes.
Day 2, I go there and go, I want some juice to have
Yes.
with my breakfast.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that while we were in Canberra. What do you grab today?
Coke.
Coke.
Well, his mixes mainly, plus a couple of other little
And bread.
things.
We ran out of bread. We
We
went
grabbed
pretty
2
hard on
though.
the bread.
We really did.
Honestly, it's probably because
The
our
most bread
diet
I've-
is mostly toast and
Yeah,
fucking...
it's
It
probably
really
the
is.
most bread I've had in months.
Although I will
Yeah.
say, last night's dinner, that Jordan cooked us dinner last night. It was very delicious. Chicken burgers,
Chicken burgers.
bit of bacon, bit
Kris,
of onion.
Kris, can you tell us how was your chicken burger?
I was distracted.
It was chickenless. Oh,
Briefly, the first bite was chickenless. Yes.
Yeah, you took a big bite out of it, and I'm like, why is there still 4 patties in the tray?
I was distracted, man.
He's the one, yeah, I have chicken burgers.
Actually, it was Darcy's suggestion for that one.
Oh, we've been making fun of you the whole point of it, just whole chicken nugget fiasco. How many times we went to Macca's recently?
Yeah, so we've been to Macca's a lot, and well, not just Macca's. We also went to Red Rooster.
Yeah.
And
Well-
Chris's standard order is 76 nuggets
No, the number's increasing. God damn it.
and a chicken burger.
I had 10
It's
nuggets.
a factor of 12 at least.
I had 10 nuggets. God damn it.
And all the others. But no, our first stop, day one, first stop is McDonald's. We stop in there. Me and Jordan, we're smart men. We understand that we're probably having takeaway for dinner again when we get to Dubbo.
Yeah.
We order beef.
Yeah.
We go beef. Jordan gets some nuggets, but only a few because he's not an animal. Kris goes, I need a chicken burger. And I need as many fucking nuggets as you can fit in this plate.
The answer is 10.
57.
No, it's not 57.
And he scoffed him down. Like, I've seen some shit in my life, but that's going to stay with me till the day I die.
I hope it does. It really does.
Anyway, we drive on, we make it to Dubbo. We go, what do we want for dinner? Kris chipes in, fucking Red Rooster, mate. Red Rooster, I want some chicken.
Actually, no,
And
I-
that was Jordan, thank you.
We were suggesting places, and then Macca's was one. I'm like, no, we're not having Macca's for a second time today.
I don't think
And
it
they were
even...
like, there's Hungry Jack's. It's the normal places. And we chucked in a few random Dubbo kebabs. Yeah, that sounds like you're going to experience it twice. The first one you come in, and then a couple hours later when it's coming out. And then I'm like, oh, Red Rooster. I'm like, oh, yeah, Red Rooster.
See, I was going to say Subway. Wouldn't have changed the fact that I was going to have chicken anyway, but...
Because you're a fucking chicken feed. Anyway,
Subway.
so anyway, we go to Red Rooster. Jordan orders a meal like a normal person. I order a meal like a normal person. Kris, give me all your chicken wings. Just all of them.
No, I didn't say all of them. Honestly, in my defense, I thought they were going to be small.
That's why you ordered so
They are
many.
pretty big, though.
Yeah, but I thought they were going to be small.
I've had them today, so I got the deal like $2 just for 2 wings. I'm like, oh yeah, holy shit, these are big.
Well, see, I've never had them before there. So when I went through, I'm thinking, when I thought like chicken wings, I'm thinking like KFC had it like smaller, and it's like, yeah, no, well, 6 of those, that'll be fine.
I fucking
No,
like
it
this
was
story.
like huge pieces. I'm like,
It was the
Oh.
heaviest bag of nothing I've ever had.
Yeah, it's like all we've been doing
It was.
all day is just me sleeping, them driving. So there was no exercise, and I was like, I'm not getting a huge feed tonight. Just need a nice burger, large chips, and a drink. Get
Go
to the room we stayed in. Fucking best movie.
Lord of the Rings.
One of the best movies of all time was on Lord of the Rings.
yeah,
Two Towers is on.
Yep.
We sit down, we watch that. I eat my chicken on Kris's bed, obviously. I knew he would like some of those crumbs, just in case when he went to sleep, he got a little bit peckish. Ooh, chicken. But yeah, the man has been a chicken fiend. We pulled up for lunch the next day, and both to our shock, Kris actually didn't get chicken.
no, I didn't. I got
Got
lamb.
lamb.
Yep.
And went, I wish I got the chicken.
No, I didn't say that.
You get to, what was it, one of the camper main stores, whatever it was?
Yeah.
the DFO.
DFO in Canberra.
The DFO. Yep.
I
bought a bag.
I'm actually quite surprised this food court did not have a Macca's and a KFC in it, because every single shopping centre I've seen that has a Macca's.
That is, yeah.
true. Considering Dubbo had 2 Macca's on the same road.
And 2 KFCs.
And yeah.
Yes, that is, yeah. They did. They did
Next door,
indeed.
Bunnings.
Oh yeah,
Shut up.
Kris has been viewing every Bunnings along the way because of how much he loves them.
He's been
I
taking
really don't.
photos,
Nope.
getting ideas,
No.
where he wants to move to.
Visiting
Ooh.
every single shop and talking to the team members, being like, "Oh, I love Bunnings. Don't you love Bunnings?"
Oh, none of this ever happened. Not even one thing.
Well,
I looked
More
away.
importantly, at the DFO, I bought a bag. I was very happy about that.
He did. He did buy a bag,
It was full of other bags.
which we haven't used.
No, because they're plastic bags and that's illegal.
It's reusable.
Well, Jordan's gone.
Oh, he's got it.
He's gonna go put something else in the fire that I valiantly brought back from the brink of destruction.
He's gonna.
There's heat in there now, it should survive.
Yeah, we just got to close those things down. not too far. Not too far like we did last night and kill it.
Well, it wasn't dying there. I had it closed. It wasn't dying. It was still raging hard. I was like, how much oxygen does this thing need?
Fair bit apparent.
As I said, we can only make raging out of control fires or dead fires. That's it. Nothing in between.
Yeah.
So I went to the DFO. I bought a bag, a shirt, and a Wii controller. Switch controller holder. Kris bought, a bunch of shit.
Yeah, a few shirts. New sunglasses.
Because, his new sunglasses weren't good enough.
They weren't new.
I've never seen you wear them before.
That's because I don't often wear
Right.
Jordan went hard. He bought himself a fucking
new jacket, new shirt, new pants. Or just fucking
everything.
deck yourself out. New man down here. Absolute
new socks as well. Like,
he
was ready to go.
I was ready to tackle the wilderness. It's not fucking cold here. Like this room keeps it nice, so I could literally be shirtless right now.
To be fair,
we won't subject you to that.
He has been shirtless a lot. But I maintain it's because you two fucks keep setting the fucking thing to like 22 degrees.
He's the one that sets it.
Stop that down to 20 at least.
We come in and
Is it?
I haven't changed it since
Did you
18.
Yeah,
I'll turn it up before I go to bed.
I was going to say, did you turn it up because I turned it down?
I will turn it up before I go to bed. I will put it to 20.
You keep saying it's me, but I keep dropping the temperature because I'm like, it's hot up here. In this area we're in. It can be cold downstairs because my room's right down the bottom. It can be cold, but up here...
It's a dungeon
it is
where
hot.
he belongs.
Yeah, but it gets hot up here, so when you actually finish going outside and you walk back in, nice and cool downstairs, you walk up here and it's like, I'm wearing long stuff. It's too hot. So I got to walk back down the stairs, get changed to come back up. Just a whole nother issue.
Even outside, so I've got a thick coat, ready for if it's going to be fucking real cold and windy. Yeah, it hasn't broken negatives since maybe got negatives last night, but that's while we're at home.
Yeah.
Look, we've come at the end of the season, pretty much. We're in the shoulder. The snow is melting. Everything's kind of warming up. But it's actually been really good for us because, as you can see by how we're dressed right now, we were like this walking the streets. It's not... Yeah. When you're down in the village, it's warm enough that you can go out in just normal clothes. You don't have to worry about rugging up. But it's still cold enough at the top of the mountain that there's snow. So you kind of get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But after you get off the mountain, you literally got to peel yourself.
You do.
Well, we're not really layering up anymore. The first day we didn't wear a snow jacket. We just had a shirt and an undershirt.
Yeah.
Now, I went up there the first time, wear my undershirt and my jacket. Because when you fall over, you don't want to have snow all through you.
True,
And
yes.
this afternoon, I just went up with a singlet and my jacket. And again, I was like, literally stripped off in the bar.
Yeah.
It did.
No one was impressed.
No, not even that really cute waitress. It was really cute. A little nose piercing. Which is very attractive. I know, I've spent a lot of time in that bar. Almost as much time as I've spent on the mountain.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Um,
Actually, technically less because you're on the mountain at the bar. So.
Can you believe this chicken eating motherfucker? So yeah,
I'll get the dick pillow again.
Yeah.
God damn it. He will.
But yeah, no. So
He's doing it. God damn it.
We've been thoroughly enjoying our time here, and yeah, as I said, we've come to the decision that we need to come back again.
Yes, indeed.
And just get girlfriends to make it cheaper for us.
Or as
Can we
Darcy.
get like platonic partners that won't mind sleeping in the same beds?
So you want to bring Johnny?
Well, he's my bitch, so I could operate with that.
He's the best at math, though, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, apparently.
Yeah, he's surviving. He's currently on a tropical island. Not allowed to drink though.
Oh, that's funny.
Doing a lot of good, honestly.
Yeah, they also apparently have a curfew and all of that. They got to abide by island rules by the owners. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's a funny thing. He's probably I drink more than him now, but He is a heavy drinker.
Yeah.
And being told not to drink
You don't say.
is obviously not good for him. He does not have access to the pub every afternoon. But I think they make it work because, again, his bosses are also much heavy drinkers too. They brought their own boats to the island, so where they're in not international waters, in Australian waters, between the island, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Right.
Yeah.
So they can drink and party out there. But as soon as you hit the land, you gotta be sensible.
No, but yeah, honestly, John's been giving us a hard time. One of our other mates, Jaden, he's been giving us a hard time.
Yeah.
Mostly it's just jealousy. Isn't that right, Jaden?
It really is.
I know you're watching this.
We know it.
But you know,
He's currently in the same state at the moment.
He is.
He is.
He's just on the other side of it.
He just went the wrong way. Didn't join us.
Because technically, there's most of New South Wales, because we are very close to Victoria. Like, literally, the road that we drove in to get into town, it's like one side Jindabyne, and other side Victoria.
True, yes.
Like, just the whole state, yes. We've been through ACT, most of New South Wales, and at least half of Queensland.
Yes.
It's been a long trip. We've put a lot of effort in, but we got here safely. Didn't hit any kangaroos.
Which saw a lot on the side of the road, but
There was many dead kangaroos.
Saw the brilliance of the Queensland-New South Wales border with the Queensland unmaintained highway. And then
what are you talking about? It's maintained, just not well.
The beautiful, almost like triple-laned highway, because that's how much space they got on the road. They've got a big shoulder, double line spacing. They're not just double line. They've got like double line with actual space between the two lines. Another shoulder on the other side of the road too. Yep. And this is a western highway, and in bloody Queensland, I've driven the western highways a lot.
You've got no shoulder in a ditch.
There is nothing. There is just death. And the overtaking lanes are always on a hill, so if you're driving shit boxes, you're not overtaking anyone because you can't get enough speed to get up that hill. And especially when there are trucks there, because most trucks are out in the west too, and they're the same thing. They won't let you go, and then every flat plane of land is you're playing dodging cars with the Victorians because they love caravans.
Oh, they do.
So you're trying to let's go out. Oh no, there's a Victorian. Oh, I'm stuck behind the line. But yeah, as I say, it's amazing what the Queensland government can put into the mighty Bruce that has, I'm pretty sure, at least 5 or 6 roadworks on it at all times. And it's still a horrendous highway. And then, I forget the highway we were on, but the Leichhardt Highway in New South Wales was actually well maintained enough with maybe a couple patches here and there.
Yeah, there was some patchy stuff. There was stuff where they were doing work because, there was a rough patch, maybe 3 bumps, and they were so ashamed by it that they had to fix that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I just like it how you know when the border changes. Like you cross that bridge. Oh, what good road!
Honestly, as someone who's driven in New South Wales and Queensland and Victoria before, let me tell you this: it was really funny when I watched you two as we crossed on the border. And you're like, "Well, this is a nice road."
It was a nice road. It really was.
It's like, what's the difference between the states? Well, one of them cares about road safety, obviously.
Yes. No, not only that, it's the Western highways. Because all the money is spent on the eastern main stretch, which is not even 110 k's. It's at a point that it goes to 90 k's.
Yes.
You know where it was 110 k's? New South Wales.
It was, yeah, it was.
No, Western highways in Queensland are also 110, but they're very unsafe.
Oh, extremely unsafe.
Honestly, if I'm being serious, the roads that we drove in through the mountains here were better than the roads in Queensland.
Oh, they really were. He got me to drive in the worst area.
Yeah, because I didn't want to drive in the worst area.
I can see why. God, that was just horrid.
It was pretty bad.
If you're north of Brisbane and west of Brisbane, they don't give a fuck about you.
Exactly.
It is true. And even in Brisbane, it's not great.
But yeah, so,
There's just fucking tunnels and shit everywhere.
We had a lot of fun driving.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun on the mountain.
Yep.
We want to come back. Jordan wants to give snowboarding a go eventually, but first he wants to become
a novice.
No, novice skier.
A novice skier.
I would like to make an entire run without my fucking legs cramping up. That'd be nice.
Cool. Yeah.
I need to learn how to slow down. I was getting the hang of it until you're not, and then you just keep picking up speed. And the easiest way to break is to literally just take the L.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, it is. And it's also the best way to get a quick rest. You know, you're going down and you go, there's a cramp. I need it. And you just go, I need to be in the snow right now. So
Well, let's just say like, when you were in the snow, and then I come back and I crash next to you, and then this third lady, she is snowboarding, she's pretty hard, and for some reason, it's just like, all of us are just in a line, and we're like 2 meters apart from each other. She just comes in and just face plants into the snow, and I'm sitting there going, holy shit, she took that one pretty hard in the face.
Oh, damn.
She did.
And I'm looking at all these people coming down the hill, I'm like, I'm going to scoot out the road. We don't have enough room between us.
Dude, there was... So I've had one bad face plant this entire trip so far, and it was a pretty bad one. I was coming down, just slowing down a bit, skidding, and I hit kind of a jump, like a little bump in the snow, which sent my toes in, and then I just went down. And from where I went down to where my body impacted was about 3 meters. Because I could see every indentation. Then I skid another about 7 meters before coming to a stop, and then I was just kind of lying there like, oh god, that one hurt like fucking hell.
It's like, yesterday when I don't even know what happened. I must have tumbled or something. I don't even remember. When I got down the bottom of the hill, I'm like, I must have hit my shoulder pretty bad because I can't even twist my body at the moment. Today, pretty good. I did take it pretty hard in the bum. Just slid. I think I went probably 2-3 meters just straight on my ass, and I was like, oh, that's a bruised tailbone. Oh no. Yeah. Luckily, it's ice though. You ice it straight away. Like that's the main thing. Always ice your wounds.
The funniest thing for me is that pretty much whenever I'm going and I see like Jordan come past me and then crash, I immediately just fall over. Because it's like literally like the
see you chump. Boom.
It is like the craziest thing because he just comes.
Yeah, I'm coming in again like 10 k's an hour. Just fucking. I'll probably get by the time we crash, I'm probably on 15. Just shooting it through. Said to Kris, I'm gonna crash soon. And I go
no doubt he did.
And then I'm like, uh-oh.
I'm literally just walking a little bit, and then it's because as he went past, he's like, "I'm gonna crash soon." I'm like, probably.
I had it easy. I had control. I was next to you. I was like, yeah. And the next part is literally like a little bit of drop down. And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna crash here. Yeah. Take the thing. Oh, big up speed. Oh, that's a bit of a drop. Oh, shit.
I literally saw him go over the crest, and as I get over the crest,
there he is up in the air. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So my personal favourite was, as we said, yesterday I took Jordan up the mountain. It was our first time. As we're coming down, I'm looking at him and going, mate, what did you do? He's like, what? Oh yeah, I had a pretty big crash and I feel bad in my shoulder. I'm like, no mate, you've spent your ski pole. He's like, oh yeah. He goes, I had this one crash where I had to crawl up the mountain to get my ski back.
Yeah, for people who don't know, your boots get locked into your skis, and you got a little button on them to like sort of knock them off. Like you got to like bang the bottom of them. And at one point, I come off pretty hard, and I must have dug up enough snow on one of them. I lost it, and I saw the other one on. So I'm just sitting there like, oh shit. So I'm like, kick this one off. Fucking commando crawl, grab that, slide back down, and I'm like, trying to, because these are just like landmines for anyone who's coming over you. You gotta do this pretty quick, because people are just coming down. And thank fuck there's enough talented people up there that they can go, oh shit, someone's fucked up. I'll just go around it. If it was me that, oh, someone's fucked up, I'm going to have to fuck up too, because I'm not going to be able to turn in time.
No, but we've seen some, there's been some crazy stuff on the mountain. Children who are outclassing us. Children who are better skiers and snowboarders than us, but are just so much more unpredictable. So, like, literally, you're going down, you're like, okay, these kids seem to know what they're doing, and then all of a sudden they just, like, come out across, like, in front of everyone, and you go, oh, God, I'm either going to kill this kid or I have to take the L.
Well, the fact there's a group of them, too. It's like, yeah, one, you can sort of, like, I can weave around them, but it was like they're 5 or 6, and they're spaced a bit. So you're like, great, I'm not going to be able to thread the needle here. It might be like a 3 meter gap between us. But yeah, we're going in pretty hard. It's like, oh, and this is where I got in trouble with one instructor because it was literally probably even it was a toddler. Like they were like assisted skiing where like, they must have like you hold a tube and like you ski down with him and they just hold the tube the way down. And someone else was in like a bobsled and he's like, mate, just wait. Will do.
No, but we've seen some crazy people on the mountain. Lots of people just up there and fuck all. There was a girl that was snowboarding down in her bra today. There was a guy.
He just had the jacket on, but he was like, "Oh, you can do it when you're ripped," and he was fucking ripped. I can say
He was ripped.
Fucking.
My other favorite was the guy up there into today's afternoon run who was wearing his ski boots, his footy shorts, and a t-shirt.
What about that guy that was literally coming down and we used a tune coming down? He had like a backpack with a speaker in it. And he was like, as he's coming down, he's just cruising past you. And and he's like, yeah.
Yep.
It was like, and you're just sitting there going like,
there are people who are so confident, and I'm just like, no, I will take my jacket and everything because when I eat it, I want them.
I don't want to have to like dust all the snow.
I want to be
frosty
warm.
nipples.
But yeah, like fuck, man, it's great.
Oh, it is.
I'm loving it.
Oh, yeah, good, amazing trip. 10 out of 10 would bang again.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
100%. I just liked it. Like in the lesson this morning, definitely like the best in the lesson.
You were the best in the lesson.
I was 100% the best in the lesson. It's
Wait, who the fuck was teaching him?
oh man,
How badly are the students?
like they weren't good.
Well,
Like no offense to him, but they
Who
weren't.
was the oldest there?
Not me.
Oh, okay.
we've yet to see him.
He's 80 years old, mate.
No, they weren't 80.
No, I love this though. I was the best in the lesson. We've yet to see him complete an entire snow run without having to walk at least the bottom 10 meters.
I think, well, we go up
Look,
tomorrow. He walks up halfway. We'll meet him, we'll pass him on the way down.
You will. It's guaranteed. But the only the reason I can't do it is because it's legitimately worse for my breathing if I'm snowboarding. So once it gets far enough out, it's far better for me to just walk it. Because I've got more control of my
Me and
breathing.
Jordan discussed this, and and it's not the snowboarding that you have an issue with.
Yeah.
It's because you spend so much time on your ass. Getting up is the hard part.
I'm aware it's difficult, but even when I was in the lesson and I didn't have any issues and I was just going down normally, I lost control and I had to stop.
As well?
I know. I again, higher altitude. I'm screwed. I'm screwed up here.
So you just see like an O2 mask up thing?
Like you heard the both of us when we got back here.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Or even just walking up the stairs and getting the food tonight.
That's what I mean. That's what I was talking about.
Where we are
Oh man,
is like,
we're
what
one
would
of
you
the.
say? Probably like 100 meters of like stairs between us and the down area.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
So many stairs.
Going down, not an issue.
Oh,
Fucking,
easy
you
out.
You can run it. The second you start coming up it, you hit like the first step and you're like, oh.
Pretty
Now, I'm blaming the altitude because normally I reckon I could do those stairs.
Oh,
but,
Oh, you could easily.
but, you know, a little bit of cold air, a little bit of altitude, and I sound like fucking Chris. I'm like,
It's shocking.
and honestly, I'm going to say from today's one, it doesn't help with Senior Jelly Legs going off because I was just like, I could not get up there, but.
Because I could hear his breathing behind me, and then all of a sudden I could only just barely hear it. I look back, and he's like 15 meters behind us, and I'm like, I thought I was bad.
I still appreciate like after your first snowboarding thing, you get down to the ground, the first thing you whip out.
Don't worry. Today.
Sorry, I just did my snowboarding. What do you think?
Don't worry. Today I used it so much more. I didn't even go up.
Do you have a spare if you run out?
Yes. Yes, I did think ahead. I have a spare. But
So while we're watching Chris sitting on the ground, we decided because, it was probably like a good 50 meters from us.
at least.
We're like, it shouldn't take long. What we'll do is we'll pull out our phones and we'll film him coming down this
we'll get
nice
some action shots coming down.
I was screwed. By
And
the time
we're
I saw
watching
your
him sitting
phones
there,
out,
watching him sitting there, and the only action that happens is he goes like this, and goes in the pocket, pulls out, up here. We're like, okay, he's using his ventilator. And then he goes, I'm going to get up. And because he was taught how to get up today in his snowboarding lesson, he decided to try that. How did that go for you, dumbass?
Look, the snow fell underneath me. Like, it was all good
It's a
initially.
fucking mountain.
Yeah, I know, but the snow
It's all downhill.
the snow fell out underneath me, and then I just screwed my thumb.
Yeah, so Kris tried to be fancy because he did his first snowboarding lesson. He thinks he's an expert.
Actually, I did on
Best
that.
in the class.
Best in class.
Yeah, up the top there, I actually did get up that way twice with no problem.
When it's flat.
And
No,
can I say,
on the hill.
can I just say, when we took him up the hill, we did take him up the hill. It was nice of us. Both times that I needed to move with my snowboard stuff to me, Kris decides to stop right in front of me. And he is the slowest motherfucker.
Yeah.
Slowest motherfucker. The first time we're at the bottom of the hill, he goes, oh, sorry, you moved a little bit, I can scoot past him. The second time, I've strapped both my feet in. I want to go, and I just look, and Kris is right in front of me without even trying to put his foot in. He's futzing around with his gloves or some shit like that. And I'm just like, I'm going to have to eat it here, otherwise I'm going to hit him. And so I ate it. The first time all day that I ate it on the top.
That first stretch, yeah. Because I'm like, meet you down at the first end of the first stretch. I'm down there, I'm like, right now, they're probably still fucking around out there. Darcy finally comes down, I'm sitting there like, I don't see Kris.
Nah, look.
And
My biggest issue is because of where I started initially, which is it wasn't a great spot because because of the way everything was going down anyway. I kept going towards the jumps. I'm like, no, I don't want to be going towards these. So there was at least 2 times I had to actually just be like, nope, stop, because I'm going to go straight down there.
Okay, so I'm barely a novice snowboarder.
Yeah, I'm not good.
In reality.
I'm not good.
And I've literally been on the line to go into that and being like, no, I don't want to go in that. So what I do is I just steer myself out of there and then go down the other side.
Which
So
I was trying
it's
to.
kind
It
of
just...
sad the best in your class
No.
doesn't have steering under control.
Oh, no, but here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. As I was going through, I did actually start moving. And I was moving in the correct direction quite well. And then all of a sudden, just straight down. And I'm like,
And
this
then
is not where I want to go.
that's where you've got to use the edge of the board and not just be like,
Oh, no,
I'm flat.
I was
'Cause you're going to go down on a
Oh, no.
diagonal.
I was using the edge of the board, but I just kept going down towards the
It
jumps. I'm
doesn't
like,
seem like
this
you
is
were, because every other person who doesn't want to go there on a snowboard doesn't.
yeah, but as we've stated before, I'm not good. I'm not good at it.
But as you said before, best in class.
yeah,
Best in class, but I ain't good.
But
I
Like-
again want to know how the instructor felt like when the best in class was you. And you're like,
Well, actually,
I know the beginners.
it was weird because I'm like there and I'm like, how am I not really having an issue right now? Like the first time I stopped going down.
It's amazing this happens while we're not watching.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
But anyway.
I think my favourite part, though, of him coming down the hill was in the park, right? And you would watch me come down, and I was just kind of cruising down there, pointing my board downhill so I could, cruise down there. And then we see Kris, and he's coming down fucking sideways, just like this, and I'm like, someone should have told him that's the part where you can point your board downhill.
Yeah, probably.
Pick up some speed, and then turn a bit.
Well, yeah. Look, again, still trying to get used to it.
Look, we've had a lot of fun this holiday,
It
but
has been a
most
lot
of
of
it
fun.
boils down to the fact that on this holiday we discovered that Kris is the most useless ever.
Yep.
Full stop.
No, there are people more useless than me. I'm not saying anyone that we've seen up
The
here.
other one's in his class, apparently.
I
he
wasn't
was
talking about
He was
that.
best in class.
I was.
Very proud about the fact.
It's really not good. It's really not.
I'm glad I've got enough. Like I've stacked it like probably four or 5 times at the most on that big drop after that first part of the hill. I have a few good runs where I'm going pretty good. Going so good, I'm picking up too much speed that I'm like, I can't reset this. I need to fail. All right, back up again. Go good. Oh shit, too much speed again. My big problem, I'm into speed.
Honestly, I was very proud of myself today because my toes dug in like a fucking moron, and I managed to not completely crash out. I managed to save myself for about 30 seconds, get back on the board, and then overbalance and fall backwards. But I didn't eat it face first.
Oh, well, that's true.
Like that poor girl next to you.
before we got next to
She was.
Although,
she got up. She was like,
probably.
oh, and sat to strip down because she was like so probably winded for the whole situation. She took her gloves off. She's trying to get up. I'm sitting there going like, holy fuck, she just ate the snow.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. No, but like my other proudest moment was I was coming down and I just perfectly stopped on the edge of the run, sitting there. The board is stable. I'm stable. I'm like, I can take off my gloves here, get a few shots, put some on the Snapchat, having a good time, and then all of a sudden Jordan just comes flying and goes, boom! And he fucking eats it right in front of me. And I'm pissing myself off. And fall to the ground, just go, you right, buddy? Up until that point, I had been perfectly fine sitting there. I'd watch the school kids go past, I'd watch everyone else go past, I'm filming, and they're just Jordan. I was like,
I have a very go hard or go home strategy at the moment.
oh,
And it's been
so
going
do I.
hard into the ground.
Honestly, so do I. I have that thing where it's like, I'm going to go slow. And then I start to pick up speed. I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. And I'm picking up more speed. I'm like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm like, oh, wait, no, there's the edge. I've got to stop. And then, like, stopping, you're like, just sending a shower of snow in front of you.
Yo.
And then you stop and you go, oh, thank God. But I am so sore from that because I've just been shoving my heels into the side of a mountain for like 7 meters. Bouncing. But no. Honestly, yeah, so much fun. Would do again. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Kris is taking applicants. Anything to bring that cost down, eh, Kris?
Oh, yeah, yes.
But yeah, no. Oh, yeah, we've had an excellent time here. Our time is only half over. We're hoping that as you know it gets closer to the weekend, the school groups go home. That way,
Hopefully,
that'll free up some of the mountain. But also, as we get closer to the weekend, the family groups start to come in.
Yeah, true.
But you know, fuck, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of alcohol has been consumed.
Yeah, I've almost finished one of my bottles.
Oh, I have finished one of my bottles.
I probably would have.
And you know what? I'm going to come out here and I'm going to say the proudest thing I've done this entire holiday was repurposing that fucking wine chiller. The wine chiller that now just contains the beers because we're classy like that.
Not even fixing the bin.
Oh, you fixed the bin, yeah.
You did fix the bin.
Fucking handyman.
I did. I'm going to become a mechanic. $800. I moved to Spring.
And a fire starter too.
Yeah, but you know I needed to call in a professional for that.
Phone a friend, that's fine.
Yeah.
Considering we exhausted all our other resources.
We did.
And
Google
so,
was no help for us.
What else
No.
did we? Oh, and all the canola oil.
We didn't have fire starters the first night. We had to improvise.
Which went horrible.
It didn't go well.
It
But I wouldn't say horribly. No one got injured. It's just the fire didn't go well at all.
yeah, we didn't set the place is still fine. We didn't set the fire alarm. That's my main issue. Set the fire alarm and then having a conversation with the fire agents. It's like, what the fuck did you guys do? Like,
Canola oil,
we
fire.
we forgot to put the range hood on.
Okay, to be fair, technically we did forget to put the range.
No, it was on. It just was on a low setting, and I was stewing up a fucking feed.
Oh, yeah.
3 pans going at once type of situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, we've had a very good time here. As I said, we've honestly we haven't actually exhausted all of our nighttime activities like we thought we would. Or I
True.
definitely thought we would. Like we haven't even popped out the board games yet.
No. I did see you bring that out last night. You put it on the. You put it on the.
It was a suggestion box.
You put it there, and I'm like,
And then
what the hell's in the bag? We didn't even know until you left. You went to go to bed, and I'm like, what the hell's in the... Oh, Cards Against Humanity.
And and normal cards. I have
Fair.
options. I just played with the Rubik's Cube and finished that. This is like,
You did that in the car, too.
I know. I did that at the hotel too.
You did.
Yes, you did.
Checkmate.
I read a book, or part of a book.
I played my Switch for a bit at the hotel. I can't remember what I played. I think I was talking about Pokemon at one point.
Mario Kart, and then I believe you
definitely
played...
some Mario Kart.
Was it Pearl?
Probably.
Or did you get Diamond?
No, it was definitely Pearl.
Okay, so I believe you played some Mario Kart, then Pearl. I don't know if you played something after.
Fuck if I know.
I don't know.
Maybe I started playing some Metroid. I don't fucking know. I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
A couple of days. It's been a couple of days.
You know what? It has been a couple of days, but
It's been a big couple of days.
it's been massive.
Big.
Like, I think I've been the tiredest I've ever been last night. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went to bed, put my phone on my forehead like I've been doing for the last couple of nights, and I was out cold fast. Yeah, I don't know why, but I've just been like, I put my phone on the bedside table, and I was like having YouTube videos playing. It wasn't doing anything for me, and so I just put it on my forehead and lay there and listened to YouTube videos. So I did
that's
that,
gold.
and yeah, I was out cold.
You passed out on the couch while watching YouTube.
Let's face it, Jordan. We've all passed out on these couches.
We have.
We have.
Like, oh, fuck.
Oh man, it's been good.
Yeah, it's been real good. There's so many people here at the moment. That's probably been my biggest shock. I didn't expect so many people to be here.
Well, then again, it's like you got to think about it. It is cheaper because we're in the shoulder,
True.
so that's going to be your biggest thing. And there's still snow at the moment because we're so close to the beginning
And
of
you
the
get all
shoulder.
the mad lads who like to come out here without shirts on.
You do.
We are going to.
We're not here. No, the most we're going to do that hot tub. That's it. Outside of that,
I might wear a jumper up on the mountain tomorrow and show my big jacket.
yeah, that's fair.
Now that I've got my ninja hood.
You two have your ninja hood.
I do have my ninja hood.
Well, because tomorrow it's going to be a bit warmer than today, so I don't.
Yeah, well,
I don't even
that's
think we
kind of
will
I'm
do.
going up in my thermals. Like, I'll probably wear the thermal pants, but I'll go up in the singlet again. It was way better.
Oh yeah,
This
I
is
will
like
say
a
though,
strip
I am enjoying the fact that like when we get back, it's just like everyone's in the fucking ballroom, hanging up their stuff, drying off, and then it's like the fucking naked man walk back to our room.
You just strip off everything. You just in your underwear. You're like,
you are like
right.
you get back and you are soaked.
Although
in
that's
sweat.
exactly what was happening last night after the hot tub. Just three guys in the kitchen, barely wearing any clothes between the three of us, cooking up some chicken.
Just a towel around us.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that wasn't my smartest moment though.
What'd you do? Oh, the chair.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
I thought I was being clever. I thought I was being athletic. I thought I was being smart. Instead, what I took was a steel chair to the nutsack. And then I got teabagged.
You did.
I saw my opportunity. I went for it, right? You're on the ground. I was like, fucking.
And then immediately after that, we started watching Battlefield French.
Oh,
It's the tattered shit.
it has been a very, very good holiday, guys.
Oh, it is. It
I've
has.
been loving it. You know, it is pretty much as good as I hoped it would be when I started playing it last year.
So what the current temperature is 10 degrees, I think.
I don't think I can
It was,
believe
it was a top of 16, low of 1 today. 9 at the moment.
No, okay.
Let's go back to our lovely home.
I'll be the fucking judge of that.
Oh, we're doing the test.
27 to the bottom of 13.
Yeah, if you want to know what
And
the
with a humidity of probably fucking 100% being rocky.
So, if you want to know what the test is, there's a door there that leads to where the barbecue is. It's just walking outside and coming back in and saying, yes, it's cold. If it's cold. We're about to find out.
Yeah, it's just a bit chilly.
It's a bit chilly.
But we ain't in the testicle shriveling section just yet.
Oh, we're not in the shriveling
That
section.
was day one.
Yeah. Oh, yes, it was. Oh, damn.
Well, considering we just went from like tropical, humid weather to a pretty cold night to
Honestly,
icy night.
Honestly,
Ooh.
Dubbo was the funniest for me because we were all still in our just left Queensland clothes.
We were, yes.
And we walk
Rocking
out.
the thongs, shorts, fucking
T-shirt, yeah.
Walking up there. Meanwhile, there's a family in there, all rubbed up, beanies on and everything, and it's like we just fucking.
Like, it wasn't even that bad in Dublin.
It was when we walked out of the Red Rooster.
Yeah,
and cold
we-
breeze went straight up your shorts.
Yeah, look, that did get you. It really did get you. I don't feel like I had much of an issue there. But then again,
it wasn't that bad. Like, I was
we were
like,
never
oh,
outside long enough for it to actually affect
No,
us
no,
too
we
much.
were.
So
It's the same in Canberra. I was like,
But then
I'm
again,
wearing
people,
longs, but I'm like,
there were people
I'm still
in
wearing
Red
longs.
Rooster that had jumpers on.
yeah, it was
They were in the
fairly-
kitchen with jumpers and beanies on. I was like, huh? What?
Yeah, but they're probably smarter than us.
Oh, 100%. What? They live there. They live there. They're used to it. They know what it's going to be like when they walk outside.
But yeah, fucking that night in Dubbo, I fucking walked out. I walk out. There is just fucking, what's it called when like it's not dew's on grass, but
Frost?
it wasn't frost. It was water. But
Okay, yeah.
let's just call it condensation.
Yeah, that'll do.
Dew on the dew is the layer that goes on top of the grass in the morning. Morning
Anyway,
dew.
literally, like the whole car is just covered in water. About 10 minutes after we've started driving, you know, because I cleared that off when I sat down. Kris goes, "Oh, you guys washed the thing." I'm like, "No, that was just the water that was sitting on it last night."
It's because it's soaked into it and just actually allowed it to soften and
Lifted
clean
off all
off.
those bugs that
Yeah,
Kris
you
drove
murdered
into.
a family of bugs.
It's part of
Look,
it.
that was-
I thought a bird shit on the car. I was like, what did you drive into?
Look,
It's just the entire
look,
screen is just covered in
The
like
thing is,
spots.
there was a massive swarm
And he
of...
went straight for it.
Yeah, we did actually.
Like, we didn't have a choice. We didn't have a choice. It was
This was still in Queensland, right?
Yes. this is
Yeah,
right.
there's
Yeah.
no side of the road to avoid.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So there was a massive
That
swarm of
was
insects
when
that
you
just...
two did me the great favour of cleaning the windscreen. That was ferocious.
Jordan.
The worst.
Jordan left those goddamn lines.
There was just so many fucking lines.
I had it going good, and then Jordan's like, "This is how you do it," and he just left lines all the way down the middle. I'm like, "What the fuck? Why?"
That's as far as I can reach.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay.
So because he was on the other side of the
I
windscreen,
reached over to
And
put it
we-
in front of the driver's side.
because he has long arms, he just in front of the driver, line, line, line,
I
line.
don't expect you to do it the other way, where at least the line is going to be in front of the passenger.
Well, yes, that would have been smarter.
But yeah, no, I'm like, okay, I'll pay for petrol. I'm like, oh yeah, they still are cleaning the windscreen. I'll come back. We go and have McDonald's. We get back in the car. We start driving, and I'm just like, these are really bad.
It was bad.
At least the bugs were gone.
Well, yes, the bugs were gone.
That was atrocious.
It's like because you didn't see it, Jordan. It was pretty much that swarm.
No, I come to, I thought a fucking like bird just
Like,
let its guts
to
go
let
on the
to let
fucking
you know what had
windscreen.
happened is like I saw a swarm of bugs coming, and that was big enough that it literally covered the two lanes because we were going over a bridge at the time. So it was a small bridge,
What
and
would I label that bridge? There might be a dead body underneath it.
there could be, but either way, it's like massive swarm of bugs, small bridge. No, there was no one else coming, but they took off. Like they took up most of the bridge. So I'm like, well, we're just gonna have to go through. But
Can't go over it. Can't go under it. Guess we'll go through it.
pretty much. Oh man! And then afterwards, I'm like, oh man! And then I looked. Then I turned to Darcy. I'm like, it's probably pointless to try to turn these wipers on, isn't it?
Yes.
We both agreed it's probably worth a shot, and it did okay.
The problem is you need to have the water go first before the wipers start going. With
Yeah,
some
you need to
cars, they
just
go
keep
at the
that.
same time.
You gotta keep that water going for a long time.
Oh yeah, it didn't help though. I tried it a couple times. I'm like, we're just gonna have to clean it when we get back. We stop, put some fuel in, grab some Maccas, 10 chicken nuggets, or as they keep saying, 57.
I've just said factors of 12, right? I've never said anything. Just
Oh, where you got 12 from? I mean, you could probably say factors of 12 when you look at the 10 nuggets plus the chicken patty.
You fat fucking chicken fuck.
Oh, I don't even know if that was able to be heard in this.
Are you going to get a palmy while you're here, though?
Oh, you know he's getting
You know you want me to get a palmy. You want me to get a palmy just to say.
I want a palmy.
I know you want a palmy.
Um,
But I know you want me to get one
No,
just
we're
because
fucking.
it's chicken.
We went shopping in Canberra, as we stated, and you know,
Cool.
me and Jordan, we're looking for some stuff for dinner, and Kris just like, "We get some chicken, oh, we need some chicken."
Actually, I only said one thing that had chicken in it.
The man is a chicken
Jordan said the
fiend.
other one.
I don't remember that. Do you remember that, Jordan?
He suggested the chicken patty or the schnitzels.
What's the It was like, you look,
was
we're in
there.
the chicken section for fuck's
We're in the
sake.
chicken section and Kris is just salivating all over the place.
Look,
You only get one.
the only chicken thing I suggested was the satay chicken, which I also cooked.
Yeah, we had chicken 2 nights in a row.
Holy fuck, Kris.
That was your suggestion on the second night. I said the first night because the chicken
Wait, what
generally...
pizza did you get the first night?
Meatloaf.
Okay.
So there was no chicken on it. Thank you.
Extra chicken.
But my suggestion of the satay chicken on the second night was purely because the chicken's going to go off faster than everything else. It was logical. I did also want chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
I did want the
Exactly.
chicken. I did want the chicken.
You've always just wanted chicken. Fucking chicken fiend.
Yes.
And what can we say? He's
Yes.
a breast man.
Chicken's good though, man. Chicken's good.
Most things are good.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, I will say this. You know what?
Yeah.
Like, we were clever. We planned. We were like, okay, we planned to eat out once. Since getting here, that's changed to 3 times.
It's a guaranteed 3 times now. This is second.
This is our second
This
time.
is our second.
And we're going to eat out at the pub.
Yeah,
Because he wants to go to the pub with
pizza
God.
first night from one pizza joint, then we go to a wood-fired pizza joint. We did have a look at this nice looking place where they have like over $150 for a steak.
Mm.
Fucking right.
One
Yeah, it's gotta
steak,
show off a bit.
$189.
Bacon and egg burgers without a chicken patty. That we specifically cooked.
But yeah, it was like what
It did
a
have-
Wagyu beef steak, like good cut, yes, good cut. Oh, no, $150 is
They're 100% adding.
It was 500 grams, though. That's not a one-person steak.
it can be.
Jordan knows it for
So
sure.
I have done 500 grams, and yes, you're literally like
Like you're full.
oh, like 300 grams, good. 250, oh, you can get a bit more in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
it's been a hell of a trip. We've got chicken eating Kris. I've got to check out every shitter Jordan.
Also,
You
pub,
really
the pub locator.
yeah, Pablo Gator. Oh god! Like I swear to God, every time we stopped, I'll be back. He goes and
I
takes shit.
convinced these guys because we're going to get pizzas tonight, and we're on the mountain. I'm like, all right, we get home, we get changed, then we go to the pub because it's like it's not even 4 o'clock yet, guys. We can go to the pub.
You know what the bad thing about that
and then
was?
we did that, and then we went and got the pizzas, and we're like, oh, we got to wait time. Let's go back to the pub.
You know what's bad about it?
What?
There wasn't really any convincing.
Okay, that's just to say what I do.
We
It's
just-
me
there
and
wasn't
Jonathan driving down East Street. Oh, there's the Oxford. Oh, well, might as well go there now.
Whereas,
There's a little bit more than that because there was a
Yeah.
whole conversation in the gondola coming down.
well, true, yes.
Well, you were afraid there was going to be a huge lineup. And I'm like, it's not 4 o'clock yet.
True.
Yeah.
Plus, I also kind of wanted to get this done early enough in the night that,
Hot tub.
usually me and Kris are doing this until about 10 o'clock a fucking night, and I don't want to.
11 sometimes.
Considering that we can barely keep our eyes open come fucking 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, and Kris comes home at like 3 a.m. in the morning
And Kris is just lying
with
there.
work the next day.
That's because he's.
That's once a fortnight, thank you very much. It's
Yes,
not
okay.
both weeks, it's one of the weeks. And yes, you are correct. It is
And
also...
then I hear an alarm go off in the morning. I'm like, he's not going to move.
No, he doesn't.
It
And the
is-
alarm then it
it's
gets
right.
snoozed, and I'm sitting in my bed. I'm like, I should probably get up myself.
And then the
And
alarm
then
goes
the
up
alarm
again.
goes up again. I'm like, he's not moving.
And then he calls in the work sick.
No. I've always gone in. I've always gone in and done at least 2 hours. Recently.
Yeah.
When he emerges from the dungeon, I got him in at my place.
Funny, we haven't been dungeon here.
Yeah, he just loves being downstairs. Coming up the stairs, he's like, I'm like, morning to you. Rise and shine, beautiful.
Yes. That is about
Ready
it.
for a great day, and then I come home from my shift at whatever time I come home. It might be late at night because I've decided to go to a certain place we're not going to name. And I come home like, did your hard work go? And he's like, 2 hours.
Yep.
It's on the way home. I'm driving from my site, which is on the south side. My house is on the north side, and in between there is a pub.
It's actually multiple pubs, but
Well, there is, but there's the pub.
There's my pub.
I'm the local there.
God damn, you were the worst.
Well, the fact that I'm a local, that I'm imprinted on the Google Maps, is how local you can actually become now.
Fuck me.
Ascended to that new level.
You and Jonathan.
Yeah, me and Jonathan. We saw the Google Maps card.
It was a day off too. You could tell from what you were wearing.
What? Are you talking about?
I don't think you were on work yet.
No, I wasn't working yet, definitely not.
So it was probably a day off.
There's a couple of days where we were at the pub a few times, and the Google car came past a few times. Obviously, getting different angles of the street.
Yeah.
At one point, this blue car comes up the wrong side of the road, hooks around the wrong side of the roundabout, almost crashes into someone, almost killing someone. And we're just sitting there going like, what the fuck was that? Found out, a bunch of kids in the car. Well done, Rocky.
Oh, yes.
Oh, fuck.
They're good at that.
Some poor lady got jumped and pulled her out of a car down the road from near the Heritage, so down the road from where we were at the pub. They come up the wrong side of East Street, almost hitting someone because they posted, some dumb fucks driving down the wrong side, yada yada yada. And then we all saw it happen, and we just were dumbfounded, what the fuck was that? And then one of the guys that car was just full of kids.
Oh, fuck me.
Which is correct.
No, they did find the car.
They did find the car.
Yeah.
Oh.
Out west. In that beautiful town out there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And after they harassed
First
us.
name War, second name Bin.
Is that the one?
And then my uncle told me that they robbed the service station in Doringa. Sold the poor girl's phone. And
What is wrong with the world?
The youth these days.
Don't worry, first night here.
I've given it they're starting to learn how to drive in a car at an age they probably shouldn't, but they're initiative in that, right? They're showing some. I didn't want to start learning to drive until at least I had my license, but they're showing commitment. They're going to get their license, and they're going to know how to drive a car with 20 years under their belt before they're allowed to get their license.
I mean, you've only got to look at it. First night of us being
They just
here.
need to know when in Australia, not America, they're on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, no, first night being here, Jordan
Fair
looks
enough
at the
with
cameras
landlord.
at home.
That reminds me of that.
Oh, yeah, that was... Someone tried to steal Chris's car.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
never would have happened if you let me crash it.
I mean, it's
true.
true.
Jonathan also wanted to steal it.
I'm aware he did.
That's why we thought it was him. No, that is a
Yeah,
face
then we
on
saw the
someone.
video, and then it was just a kid.
Oh, we saw it wasn't him.
Thankfully.
That guy was wearing a t-shirt around his head.
He was.
Yeah, but there was
indeed.
4 other people in there. There was he doesn't have that many friends.
No,
Fair
fair
enough.
enough.
Here.
Well, that's fair. that's a good point, yeah.
Well,
But yeah, no, it was. Thankfully, we have a big dog that can make some noise.
Oh yeah.
you have nothing.
Jordan has a big dog.
My amazing puppy decided to full on go off his head, and the kid literally, you can see his reaction. He looks up, sees there's a camera there, he's staring at it, and then he just piss bolts. And I'm sitting there going
How much excrement was in his pants?
Oh,
I
so
wouldn't want
much.
to be in that car.
Oh, no. Definitely not.
But yeah, no, I think the moral is that we're all having fun. We've got,
The bins are out, that's good.
three more days here. Hopefully, no severe injuries, but if you're a betting person...
Bet it on me!
Chris, yeah, definitely Chris. Man can barely breathe, let alone stand.
You can't stand either. We can't operate stairs. We're at the bar, and we decided to get this. The first time we're at the bar tonight, I go, let's get some stool. We just sit up on a stool table. Kris just leans on the table, almost pushing it off, knocking the glasses everywhere. And I was like, all right, next time.
We didn't knock the glasses everywhere.
Almost. Next time, Darcy and I was like, let's have a bit of courtzy. We'll take the sit downstairs. But as soon as we sit down, I look at him like, this is probably a bad idea for us. Especially yours. Mine is stiff, and I'm like, ooh, just acting like an old man. But his a jelly.
I literally fell down 2 flights of stairs today.
He did.
Oh, fuck no. But anyway, guys, I've actually finished my drink and started another one, which is the sign, as you all know, that it's time to end the podcast. So we're having fun. We will be back to normal probably next time.
And I will not be here.
No, he'll be...
Well,
back at work?
Well, no, next week I've got off, but I'm probably going to be at the pub that night.
Guaranteed.
Shocker.
Don't say probably. It's
I
guaranteed.
could probably also end up down by the strippers. I was 1 a.m. getting kicked out of strippers on a weeknight. Let's go.
Of course.
You're a class actor.
I am the epitome of Rockhampton scum.
It is a hive of scuffability. It's not as bad as Canberra, though.
True.
Well, yeah. But it's legal because everything that's illegal, they make legal.
Exactly.
That is true.
Exactly. No, but guys, we're having a great time. Thank you once again for joining us. As always, I've been Darcy, Kris, with special guest Jordan, and well, until next guy.
Until next time.
Now I got jelly brain as well. Until next time, guys. We'll catch you later. If you like the video, please like, share, comment, or subscribe, and we'll catch you later.
See ya.
See ya. And you know what? Before you go, I think my masterpiece. Look at that, baby.
We've got to actually get a slow burn at the moment.
We do. Well, I say we, but it was really just you two. I did nothing.
Oh, wait, no, I have 25 subscribers. We're dwarfing Jordan in his measly 22.
I have 22.
Yeah, do you not know that?
We put the chips in the middle.
That's probably the only thing.
No, because then you can reach him, you fat fuck.
Yeah, but I want chips.
Yeah, but you're a fat fuck.
I'm aware I'm a fat fuck.